everyone, welcome to Gourmet Cooking on a Dime's third classroom session. Tonight we're going to make a zucchini, garbanzo bean, filo dough pie. So the ingredients you're going to need to make this dish are 3 large zucchinis, or in this case we have 6 kind of small sized ones, 2 cans of garbanzo or chickpeas, a medium onion, coriander seed, which is going to be toasted, and what's different is that this is actually ground coriander. And we have crushed red pepper, sea salt, we have turmeric, we have some basmati rice, we have some olive oil, some butter, some vegetable broth, and we have about 7 ounces of filo dough, which makes this very elegant, lovely pie. So come along with us and see how we are cooking all of this fun stuff, and thank you so much for coming and joining in with us. I felt really challenged about not having recipes that were anything other than kind of European, and this one's a little more Middle Eastern with its flavors, which is kind of cool. I took it from a recipe by a girl called Nigella Lawson, who does this book called The Domestic Goddess, which is such a great title. And I played with it a little bit, and I've been making it for years. It's our vegetarian recipe. It'll be Middle Eastern in the category on the website. Gourmet Cooking on a Dime.
I'm healed. Am I released?
Got about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We're going to put about a tablespoon of olive oil into the pan, which is about like that. And what's kind of fun is once this is heated up, we're going to put in the coriander seed and we're going to toast it. I've never heard about toasting spices before. You can just leave it for a sec. It's kind of has to warm up. Now you have to judge. You guys know the difference between an onion that's being browned and being soft. But you can see, can't you, that some of them are starting to go a bit translucent. There you go. This is the turmeric. Turmeric is so good for you. You can incorporate it somehow into your diet.
Now, can't you eat it like a whole thing? Isn't turmeric just not just the powder?
I've only ever seen it in powder
For some
too.
reason I thought it was more coriander.
More coriander, very high in coriander, which is also a really popular seasoning in Indian food.
I like how it's yellow.
Isn't that gorgeous? Okay.
I could just eat that with Coke.
Now,
I like it.
what we're going to start doing is incorporating the zucchini.
Yeah.
Those courgettes. I like courgette so much better than zucchini.
Bring that into
He's
it.
here.
That's so funny. But you got it on tape.
I didn't want to get it on tape. That's why I
Is
whispered it.
anybody else want to stir?
Backwards.
Anybody?
I got my onions out because you
Okay,
should.
no, I did it right. You want to do this on a fairly high heat because zucchini has lots of water in it. So
So what does it do in the high heat? Just cooks
keeps
it
it
down?
evaporating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it doesn't make it soggy? That's good to know. It is, because I didn't know that about it.
Olive oil.
Ooh, it's beautiful. Listening.
And I'm also going to add the crushed red pepper. Just for a tiny bit of kick. So with risotto, you kind of brown it a little bit, very lightly. You infuse it with the flavors, and it's the same idea with this. Do you feel like that's kind of, or do you want another minute of stirring it around? It's okay. Okay. That looks a little brown on the side, so then we're gonna, same way as risotto, add that broth. Turn down the heat because now we want it to kind of simmer in there. And what it's doing now is it's cooking the rice.
Like butter, you probably don't want to be on this website because we use lots of butter.
My staples are butter and olive. Now we're going to heat off, and you're going to stir that in. And actually, someone asked if we're going to cover it, and after Michelle stirs that up just a bit, we're going to cover it up because then I want you guys to experience doing the phyllo dough. 8-inch spring foam pan. That means that there's a latch on the outside that when you want to release it without ruining the pastry, it comes off and the whole thing comes apart, but keeping the bottom of the pan. You'll see when I do it. Then, so okay, we did a little bit of the layering of the butter. Then we're going to do, we always want to, do you see that I'm having a little bit on the outside here? You could, if you wanted to, put butter on the pan itself, but I'm not going to do that. Do you guys see what I'm doing?
Just sealing the...
Just kind of putting some flavor in there and getting the sides to stick a little bit. We just want to reserve like 4 pieces for the top. Other than that, the more layers, the better. Oh my gosh, this is so yummy. I'm so excited.
Like paper.
Would you like me to scoop for you?
Yes, please. That's right.
Oh, every last bit.
You want it flat or piled in the center?
That's perfect. All of this extra dough inside like so.
Like a pie.
So excited.
It really looks like paper.
Right?
It's really
Okay, then what we do is we take the bits, we kind of loosely pile them on the top.
kind of funny,
It does dry.
but right? I
Yes.
like the pieces, but
You add the last remnants of the butter. We've done a half a cup. All total, the whole recipe. So that's not terrible.
Oh!
Ta-da!
That's really cool.
Isn't that beautiful?